Час обстановка относительно спокойная.
The situation is relatively calm now. The situation is relatively calm now. The situation is relatively calm now.
Она раскидала книги на столе.
She scattered the books on the table. She scattered the books on the table. She scattered the books on the table.
Она страдает от невыносимой боли.
She's suffering a lot of pain. She's suffering a lot of pain. She's suffering a lot of pain.
Место, где произошла катастрофа.
The scene of the disaster. The scene of the disaster. The scene of the disaster.
Важное событие.
Significant event. Significant event. Significant event.
Он моя единственная страсть.
He is my sole passion. He is my sole passion. He is my sole passion.
Путь в город.
The path to the town. The path to the town. The path to the town.
Обратиться с просьбой.
To make a request. To make a request. To make a request.
Несмотря на наши усилия.
Despite our efforts. Despite our efforts. Despite our efforts.
Опустошать страну.
To ravage a country. To ravage a country. To ravage a country.
Я всегда буду у тебя в долгу.
I will forever be indebted to you. I will forever be indebted to you. I will forever be indebted to you.
Горячее желание.
Eager desire. Eager desire. Eager desire.
Ее привязанность к нему очень сильна.
Her affection to him is deeply rooted. Her affection to him is deeply rooted. Her affection to him is deeply rooted.
Искренняя благодарность.
Sincere gratitude. Sincere gratitude. Sincere gratitude.
Она собрала волосы в хвост.
She gathered her hair into a ponytail. She gathered her hair into a ponytail. She gathered her hair into a ponytail.
Встретить старого знакомого.
To encounter an old acquaintance. To encounter an old acquaintance. To encounter an old acquaintance.
Стремление к знаниям.
Pursuit of knowledge. Pursuit of knowledge. Pursuit of knowledge.
Послезавтра.
The day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. The day after tomorrow.
Самая яркая звезда на небе.
The brightest star in the heavens. The brightest star in the heavens. The brightest star in the heavens.
Цветы расцвели.
Flowers blossomed. Flowers blossomed. Flowers blossomed.
Сторож кладбища.
Cemetery caretaker. Cemetery caretaker. Cemetery caretaker.
Садись рядом.
Sit alongside me. Sit alongside me. Sit alongside me.
Амбар для скота.
Stock barn. Stock barn. Stock barn.
Я не могу терпеть этого человека.
I cannot endure that man. I cannot endure that man. I cannot endure that man.
Высокий уровень владения английским языком.
A high level of proficiency in English. A high level of proficiency in English. A high level of proficiency in English.
Незыблемая основа.
Secure foundation. Secure foundation. Secure foundation.
Говорят, что трудности закаляют.
They say that hardship is good for the soul. They say that hardship is good for the soul. They say that hardship is good for the soul.
Молчание – знак согласия.
Silence often implies consent. Silence often implies consent. Silence often implies consent.
Склонить к преступлению.
To induce to a crime. To induce to a crime. To induce to a crime.
Созерцать красоту сада было удовольствием.
The beauty of the garden was a pleasure to behold. The beauty of the garden was a pleasure to behold. The beauty of the garden was a pleasure to behold.
Осквернить могилу.
To violate a tomb. To violate a tomb. To violate a tomb.
В конце концов, правда вышла наружу.
Eventually the truth came out. Eventually the truth came out. Eventually the truth came out.
Полиция преследовала преступника.
The police chased the criminal. The police chased the criminal. The police chased the criminal.
Чужеземные обычаи.
Foreign customs. Foreign customs. Foreign customs.
Мы выполнили все, что собирались сделать.
We have accomplished all we set out to do. We have accomplished all we set out to do. We have accomplished all we set out to do.
На ветке распустился цветок.
A flower developed on the branch. A flower developed on the branch. A flower developed on the branch.
Она вновь обрела контроль над собой.
She regained control of herself. She regained control of herself. She regained control of herself.
Цветы увяли.
The flowers have faded. The flowers have faded. The flowers have faded.
Отчаянная попытка.
Desperate attempt. Desperate attempt. Desperate attempt.
Романтическая история.
Romantic tale. Romantic tale. Romantic tale.
Благоприятный для здоровья.
Conducive to health. Conducive to health. Conducive to health.
Он надеется повторить успех своего предшественника.
He hopes to emulate the success of his predecessor. He hopes to emulate the success of his predecessor. He hopes to emulate the success of his predecessor.
Он растратил все свои силы.
He spent his force. He spent his force. He spent his force.
Разложение общества.
Decomposition of society. Decomposition of society. Decomposition of society.
Важная деталь.
Essential detail. Essential detail. Essential detail.
Поле пшеницы.
Field of wheat. Field of wheat. Field of wheat.
Новость не успокоила его.
The news didn't reassure him. The news didn't reassure him. The news didn't reassure him.
Теплая погода способствует росту растений.
Warm weather encourages plant growth. Warm weather encourages plant growth. Warm weather encourages plant growth.
Мы осуждаем любые акты насилия.
We condemn any act of violence. We condemn any act of violence. We condemn any act of violence.
Мне больше нечего сказать.
I have nothing further to say. I have nothing further to say. I have nothing further to say.
Иностранный язык.
Foreign language. Foreign language. Foreign language.
Приобретать опыт.
To obtain experience. To obtain experience. To obtain experience.
Моральный долг.
The moral odds. The moral odds. The moral odds.
Кстати.
Be it said incidentally. Be it said incidentally. Be it said incidentally.
Она искала утешения.
She sought consolation. She sought consolation. She sought consolation.
Приговорить к смерти.
To condemn to death. To condemn to death.